And we are ready for another fantastic night of the League for Clubs here on the National Soccer Network NorCal Conference play. We've got a great one on our hands here tonight. The number 1 team in the NorCal Conference, FC Davis, taking on the number 4 ranked team in the conference, San Ramon FC, which is looking to be an exciting matchup here tonight on this gorgeous sunny night out here at the Playfield Soccer Stadium, live from Davis, California. I'm Alex Johnson, giving you a call of tonight's match. Like we said, this is the matchup of two of the top 5 teams in the league. We are in the second to last week of the regular season before the playoffs begin the weekend of June 21st and 22nd. It's right now 86 degrees, mostly sunny skies, no rain in the forecast at all. Both teams are going to be coming out to midfield. Fans are fired up and ready to go. Take a look at how these teams have been doing here so far. 10-0 FC Davis. They have been the best team all season long. Coming in, 32 goals scored, 14 goals allowed. Perfect record on the season. Trying to finish it off here this week here today against San Ramon FC. And their next game next week we'll talk more about later on the broadcast. They picked up a 2-0 win last Sunday night against Afghan Premier FC on the road. While San Ramon FC, they have been having a great season themselves. As we take a look at what they've been doing here so far, they're a team at 7-1-2. As we get the teams up there at midfield, FC Davis in their home black kits with the gold numbering and lettering, and they got San Ramon FC to the left in white with red, white, and blue stripes right over on the line horizontally. We'll take a look at San Ramon FC while we have a second. They're a team that's been right up there. All the other teams have been right up there as well. Oakland SC at number 2, Napa Valley 1839 FC up at number 3.
Number 8, Armando Segura.
They played on Tuesday against Afghan Premier FC and won 6-4 in that matchup.
Number 5, Christian Powell.
And just looking at it here, they'll have a big game against Napa 1839 FC to wrap up the regular season for San Ramon FC. And as we take a look over at NorCal, they've been over there for FC Davis, the top team in that league rather, as they will be playing Iron Rose FC on the road. So this is their final home game before the playoffs. They'll be tough to stop. Let some of the players to keep an eye out for here tonight. You know, the leading scorer been Elijah Alba for FC Davis, leading away with 9. Seguro Marquez Ole, second in goals with 6. And on the San Ramon FC side, take a look at what they're doing here so far. They're been led by Nathaniel Carrasco with 10 goals on the season. So we're going to send it down to the field for the national anthem. We'll step aside for just a brief moment.
This is Inside the Game, where passion meets precision. Jonathan Turner, Nathan Wangler, and John Natale are your hosts, breaking down every goal, every controversy, every match that matters. From the heart of American soccer to the global stage. No fluff, just football. Weekdays at 9 a.m. live on YouTube, Roku TV, Facebook, Twitter, and all listening platforms. Step in, speak up, stay locked in. This is Inside the Game.
The Flint City Bucks are Michigan's top soccer franchise with 4 national championships, 9 conference titles, and 15 Great Lakes Division titles. They have produced 107 players for Major League Soccer, and they focus on attracting top talent and shaping soccer's future. Michigan Bucks Academy joins MLS Next new competition tier starting in September of 2025. This offers elevated levels of play and flexibility for high school participation. The Academy will provide premier development, high-performance training, and exposure to scouts through regional tournaments and MLS Next events. For more information on tryouts, training programs, and key updates as we prepare for our first season in MLS Next new tier, visit MichiganBucksAcademy.com.
Alrighty, I see the technical difficulty stream. I see technical difficulty. And welcome everyone here on the National Soccer Network, live from Playfield Soccer Stadium here in Davis, California. The number 1 team FC Davis and the number 4 team San Ramon FC in the NorCal Conference in the League for Clubs here on the National Soccer Network. Alex Johnson with you for the call. Apologize for that short, little bit of a technical difficulty, but we are underway. As we're a few minutes in, FC Davis is in black tonight. San Ramon FC is in white. So working with it here right now. San Ramon FC. The goalkeeper is Romello Fulcher for them. And then over for FC Davis, Lucas Casasa. We'll talk more about the players here in just a moment, but this FC Davis team has been unstoppable throughout the course of the season. Perfect record, 10-0. Probably their toughest matchup here before the playoffs here. San Ramon FC have lost 2 games this season. As they'll throw it in. Goes all the way back over to Fulcher as we are in the 6th minute. As you look over what San Ramon FC is trying to get a good feel of right now. Fulcher's has experience at the collegiate level over at Cal Berkeley. As they work it here, try to get past midfield, has the white line and work it back towards the defense. As they work it back here again. Working it up here now. Touched there by FC Davis. A whistle. And it's going to be against FC Davis. We're going to continue to work it around here as a little collision. As FC Davis is going to push on a good play that time. That was over by Soros Solari Narman. As it's towards the middle, FC Davis trying to clear it out. They worked it over into their defensive line. Touch there by Aiden Albertali, was looking over to his left to Cole Pond. And across to attacking as San Ramon FC. That one goes over to the opposite side near the corner. Touched by FC Davis, so it'll be a throw in for San Ramon FC. Both teams picked up wins against Afghan Premier FC in their game last week. FC Davis played them on Sunday. San Ramon FC played them this past Tuesday. It's a kick by Juan Herrera over to the far side of the field where the benches are. One kicked over, right over to Fulcher. Past the white line, trying to get it, trying to clear it out. As it's trying to get into FC Davis's side of the field. And if you're San Ramon FC, you want to be able to have the momentum first, get on the board. Never want to play from behind. It's the strong FC Davis team is way offside that time. That was worked up there by Armando Segura. kick as FC Davis sends it down. Working it in into the corner. Put it up now. Still working with it. San Ramon FC is, their defense is going to be tested early. They've been right up there at the top of the league. They've scored 36 goals, allowed 22 as that one is kicked way far over to the left and out of play. So the ball will go back over to San Ramon FC. It's an 86-degree day here at kickoff here in Davis, California. The Playfield Soccer Stadium. Just really close to the action. So fans are sitting right near the white line out of bounds. Worked up. Here's a touch right there by FC Davis, working in, trying to get it inside the 18. They work it back out over to Cole Pond. Pond in the corner. Headed out of play. Good job by San Ramon FC. It will result in the corner, but it's a heads-up play, actually just throwing rather. Here with it again. Had it there. A little bit of a shove that time. Who's working it with it was Narman. Right over to the bench. But it's going to stay with FC Davis. Scoreless here. Almost the first 11 minutes here of this match. Highly anticipated as we wind down the League for Club season in the NorCal Conference. Playoffs beginning 2 weeks from tonight.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Work it in with a shot and into the goal. Just fire that one through, and FC Davis, just like that, strikes first.
I'm sorry.
Have a good distance on it. Just able to fire it home past Vulture. And FC Davis continue to do what they're doing. Get on the board first early on.
Dude. You get that? I got that. It's hard. Okay, good. Oh, that's what I thought you did. Oh, I just didn't get the goal.
Great job right there.
Signs by number 6, Jonathan.
It was a top. It was a top. Yeah.
Jonathan Montoya gets credited for the goal. He's a guy that has been huge as of recently. Coming up through for this squad, and he's been in for a few games here and there, but it came through with a firing shot to put FC Davis on the board first. Led by head coach Adam Lewin. He's done a phenomenal job with this program. Building these young men to where they are right now and trying to win it all in the playoffs in a few weeks. Here it comes again. San Ramon FC able to get a foot on it. That was dangerous as no one was back. Just a desperation kick to set it how to play, but result in a corner. Behan Ismaili is the head coach over at San Ramon FC. He's done a good job with the program over there as well. 7-1-2, you can't complain about that record at all. Headed up by a San Ramon player. Goes back about, I'd say roughly 25, 30 yards. So to get back into the attacking third. This is going to stay with FC Davis. It's over in that far corner. taken away.
Oh.
A collision there. Up for it with it is up there was Elijah Alba on that play, got knocked down. Fans right here close up to the field compared to the other stadiums in the league where mostly just on the stands, high school stadium. And but as we get back to play here, is get a free kick for San Ramon FC, already down. Let up a goal in the 12th minute by Jonathan Montoya. Got to be able to keep this within striking distance. Touch there by Braulio Maravilla. Worked over. Able to find Michael Diaz-Torres as they were trying to forward that pass over to Ramon Mogahari, but just couldn't connect in time. It up. It in. It back. Good play there that time by Torres. Get a foot on it, able to get back over to it.
Nice shot.
Getting inside the 18. Went up and misses that one wide. Had a good chance there by San Ramon FC. Looked at was Braulio Maravilla on that play. As Torres was able to just take it away from Cole Pond. And with that shot right there, you like to have that one back. Your San Ramon FC. They come with it again. Try to get it inside. No whistle. And the referee. Play continues on. Here's Torres. Picked it up on a whistle. Gets down to the turf that time was Danny Flores, able to get back up. Could be a free kick taken here by San Ramon FC. Adrian Guzman going to take it. Put it up. It was dangerous, but FC Davis able to get a foot on it. Clear it away. Working with it now, slowing it down. It's Narman. It's back and regroup. Narman has it again. Send it over to Casasa. Casasa with his college days over at UC Davis. Let's get a whistle and not much of play. You have a second. Advertise with the National Soccer Network to reach a wide audience through live soccer broadcasts. We offer customized ad packages, including 30 and 60-second commercials, placed across our soccer streams. Boost your brand's visibility and engage with fans in real time. Scan the QR code today or call 586-304-4405. The National Soccer Network has been continuing to grow across all levels of soccer. Covered dozens of leagues, games, basically every single day here on the National Soccer Network here on YouTube. You should follow us on all social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok, and everything else. It's a one-stop shop for all your soccer here on the National Soccer Network. Danny Flores have it with San Ramon FC. They've just been in a little bit of a panic mode right now. Flores looking over for Torres, trying to chase up to it. Cannot. play keeps in play. So the result in the goal kick. So worked up here is Casasa. It up, taking a couple of bounces. Play. San Ramon FC will get it back in the 20th minute of action. Back over. Try to work it in. It's been a good defensive attack by FC Davis so far here tonight. Few chances here early for San Ramon, just couldn't connect. That one shot by Maravilla that just missed the left post earlier. Dribbling with it, trying to create some space, trying to find some holes. Working inside the 18. Hit back, shot up, good block. Off the back of FC Davis, back with their foot. And it's gonna be a whistle. That's going the other way. So Casasa will look to give it the boot. As we look at that replay right there, that's just some great teamwork defensively in that back line for FC Davis. Cole Pond, Howard Abertali, also got back there Matthew Martinez, as well as Diego Marquez. That four-man wall for FC Davis. Been anchoring this team all season long. You give credit to Adam Lewin and his coaching staff for building this team up. Ranked the #1 team out of all the teams, not just in this conference, but in all the other conferences, the Gulf Coast, Mid-American, Mountain Premier, Northeast, and the Texas Conference. The #1 team out of the whole entire league here in the League for Clubs for multiple weeks on end. As there they go on the break. Working with it quickly now. Over into the far side. As they couldn't get anything going on that possession. Had a good breakaway. They kind of slowed it down a bit, but just couldn't get anything going. These two teams have been right up there, as we mentioned, in that top four. Got Oakland SC at -- 2, Napa Valley 1839 FC at #3. Both of those teams played last week, resulting in a 1-0 win for Oakland SC last Saturday. As here comes Michael Diaz-Torres, working his way. Gets it back over to Danny Flores. Flores with it. Working towards the middle. Gets past the Yark. Ordered it up as that one is going to be out of play. FC Davis will take it over. Flores has been key man, playing in multiple professional leagues in the Sporting Kansas City MLS and Tulsa athletic soccer programs. Here they come with it again. Michael Diaz-Torres going over with it into the corner. Get back out. Worked it up with it here is Guzman. Works over to his left. Regrouping things back up. Distance here, takes a bounce. Got up again, and a goal for San Ramon FC, and they have tied it up. Just unbelievable. Gets it on the second try. And just like that, we are tied up. As it was just great work right there. It was off the chest, and it looked like that time was Ramon Moghari got the assist, and right on there to send that one home. Just incredible job by San Ramon FC to capitalize on a rare FC Davis mistake right on their own net. Couldn't clear it away. But we are tied up at 1. It looked like it was Bralo Maravilla who sent it off the rebound. But nonetheless, we are tied up at 1. We're back again as we get another whistle. Yeah, that changes, the reflex of this game early on. As looked like FC Davis was just getting themselves comfortable with the lead. But now things have changed here as FC Davis see themselves now in a 1-1 draw here. I looked over at the sideline for Adam Lewin as well as Niall Masterson. Not pleased on that play for FC Davis. And just something you don't really see from them. A team that has just been relatively perfect as you get a whisper called on pond. Player down for San Ramon FC due to that contact. Getting help at time from his teammate Guzman. He's still down. So this is going to tack on some time. So we're going to get the athletic trainer out here and just hoping everything is good. Just a little bit of some contact by Pond, but let's take a look at it right now. When I mentioned, hopefully everything is all good with him, and trying to see if he's able to get up on his own power. Well, it's a 1-1 game. You're just joining us. So goal by Jonathan Montoya in the 12th minute for FC Davis. And then just a few moments ago, San Ramon FC able to tie it up. Looked like maybe it was just a shot and it went off of a rebound. It was saved up by Ramon Moghari. But able to get it back for San Ramon FC to send one home to tie it up. Looked like it was Bralo Maravilla who scored on that play, but nonetheless, this has been a highly anticipated game. It's brought all the energy here so far. San Ramon FC trying to hand FC Davis their first loss of the season. Trying to spoil any chance of a perfect record or perfect season. San Ramon FC is just trying to play their style of play here right now. Is just trying to play a little bit more relaxed. I mean, you'll take the situation here as we're approaching to the first 30 minutes of this game. when you allow one FC Davis, things can just kind of spiral downwards, but the San Ramon is able to stand tall here and answer just a few minutes to keep themselves in this game and not make it easy for the team in black. He's just working it around here. As we're in the 30th minute of action. Sakahari. It's a good kick down. Makes the bounce. Inside. Worked back up. It's about a few yards back. About 10 yards on the penalty box. Working it in. They had it set up, but we got a whistle going against San Ramon FC, a foul. Looks like we're gonna have some substitutions coming in as well. Just looking to get some fresh legs out here. So we're tying up at 1 as FC Davis is looking to clear it away. Well, we have a moment. NSN Game Rewinds brings the past to life with full commentary and dynamic graphics. Relive your favorite games with a professional broadcast experience where the past lives in the future. Call 586-304-4405 to start watching today. This is over now in the San Ramon side of the field. A little over 15 minutes before halftime. Both teams looking to have some momentum heading into the playoffs in just a couple of weeks. Could be a potential matchup as the top 8 teams make it to the playoffs out of the 13 teams. The top 4 will get to host, and then the higher seed the rest of the way. Headed up and over the net. Just elevated that corner that time as Fulcher will look to send it away. But these two teams could face each other again in a few weeks. So we'll take a look at the standings and see how everything's been going on here. As this has been an incredible season for everybody in the league and getting themselves situated here as
Yes, Lucas.
put up here. We have stopped down. Good play that time by Casasa. So we got a push here as Salmon was looking to take it away. But looking at the standings right now, FC Davis stands at number 1. Oakland SC, who's off this week, second place by 2 points. Got Napa Valley in third. Tied for third right now is Napa Valley, 1839 FC, and San Ramon FC. Just a couple of points behind is a team in fifth, Fuego U23. And there's some separation down in the middle to the bottom of the pack. Team in eighth right now is Iron Road FC. Got the Bay Valley Suns and Rushville Con Valley, as well as CF San Rafael still in the hunt for that last playoff spot. They're down. Ultra will take it on one hop. Keep the score where it's at. But the incredible young man on every team here has been getting better and better each game. These guys have been playing through both at the collegiate level and some professional experience elsewhere. That's what the league is all about, continuing to grow these young men, continue on in their soccer careers. As San Ramon is moving it down the field quickly, working is in it down now is Guzman. Will get it back. They'll work up with it. Now over to Flores. Back over, taking his time and set up now. That time is Michael Diaz-Torres looking to like a couple of ankles. Trying to maneuver his way through a couple of defenders. But he gets stopped really quickly. Going down with it the other way. Davis working with the, trying to get the lead back before halftime. Team that averages less than 1.5 goals allowed per game. Worked it in as the shot goes wide. A little bit low as well. Getting it back. It's the team in white. Get it down the field. And across. Getting inside the middle. Good stop, making the play. Lucas Casasa sliding down on that one. Week 13 here in this league, and it's just a chance going down. FC Davis going up, not misses. Rebound and Braun able to get it up though. What a stop by Fulcher. As that one nearly crossed the line and into the goal. Made the stop the first time, but the ball continued to roll, able to retrieve it. Now getting back quickly. FC Davis got to hurry back. San Ramon will slow it down instead. They'll just throw that opportunity away. Working it down here. Put it up. Good stop that time. Hustling forward and getting back. Look, that was Alba. Alba working it through. He leads the team with 9 goals on the season. He's been a phenomenal player all season long. Look it up now with it. Ramon.
No way.
As the player gets knocked down, and we got a whistle. This is going to be a good setup here for San Ramon FC. Alba has played his time at UC Davis. He got off to a hot start in the early going. He scored 4 goals in the opening game back in March against Yuba FC. He's had a couple goals here and there. It slowed down a bit ever since that burst through the first 5-6 weeks of the season, where he had 7 goals. But he's cooled off a little. As we're going to have a free kick about 7-8 yards from the arc. Taken here is Guzman. What a block by FC Davis, forming a wall. As they'll regroup here. A couple of games happening tonight. Iron Rose FC against North Coast FC SOL. CF San Rafael against Albion SC Silicon Valley. Napa Valley 1839 FC taking on Yuba FC right now. Those are the games happening right now as we speak. And then we got 2 more games tomorrow here on the National Soccer Network in the League for Clubs NorCal play. As Guzman has it. He'll work it back up. It'll be Fuego U23 and Rush Silicon Valley at 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 Pacific tomorrow. And 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific, Afghan Premier FC against the Bay Valley Suns. FC Davis trying to work it up here. Sending it down that time was Matthew Martinez. Worked over now into the corner. And out of play. About 6 minutes or so left here in this first half. We are tied up here at 1 apiece. Goals in the 12th minute by FC Davis and the 25th minute by San Ramon FC. Here they go quickly now. On the break, but he has shot up, and that one is through. And San Ramon FC has taken the lead. It was just run and go. And just like that, FC Davis is stunned here just a few minutes before halftime. Just going through in motion, about 20 yards from the goal, and just fired it through. Just an incredible job right there. Saw that on the replay. Well, it's a 2-1 lead for San Ramon FC. Now, this FC Davis team is just in unfamiliar territory right now. Just on our camera angle is seeing who was able to score that goal, but they got with it again. Covered it up with it now. This is something that's so way back. Look, San Ramon FC, they were down 1-0 in the 12th minute, and they've scored 2 in the last 16 or so minutes. Some substitutions coming in for FC Davis. This is going to stop again. Another player down, as it looks like I got a card as well, yellow card.
Yellow card issued to FC Davis number 8, Ben.
He went down over there.
As FC Davis, again, just been having some costly penalties here. These fouls have been picking up. But they're now trailing 2-1. A team that has not been playing their usual style of play here, has not been themselves. They're just not getting back. When San Ramon FC was picking up the pace, playing up tempo, they were just caught off guard and got back, but it was too late. They got to be able to just, you can't have those mental lapses, especially late in the season. Even if, regardless of the outcome, you can't be pleased by that. If you're over on the sideline, M. Lewin and Al Masterson, that one again, and that one just off target that time, just couldn't get that one. Just not what you wanted to see there, but they get a break. Mondo Segura was in the right spot, just couldn't execute that one. That should have gone in, but San Ramon FC will get a corner kick out of it as we're almost in stoppage time. We'll get a few minutes of it because of the goals and the stoppage of the injury we had. But it's a 2-1 lead for San Ramon FC.
Gotta stay in.
FC Davis in danger of falling their first game of the season. We're going to have 6 minutes of stoppage time. Just got the word from our official. And this FC Davis crowd is just silent right now. Nothing really to cheer for them since that goal by Jonathan Montoya, and maybe some key defensive plays here and there, but they're not really used to this. Well, this atmosphere has always been crazy here at the Playfield Soccer Stadium. As Casasa will clear it away. As you have your fans right up onto the field, like I said, it's just kind of a different setup. Your traditional soccer pitch compared to the other teams in the league. We mentioned they play, most of them playing on a high school football field with the soccer lines added in there. As Casasa able to get down on his knees to make a save. Kind of an off-angle shot right there by San Ramon. So we got 4 minutes left here before the half. FC Davis trying to get some urgency here as they look to get one here to tie it up for the break. And up here now is San Ramon has been, this is probably what they wanted to do here. Well, they got down, but they kept their head up and able to capitalize on some mistakes FC Davis has made. It's uncharacteristic and rare ones you see from a caliber team like this, coming as the #1 team in the entire league. Have themselves in danger here at home. But there's still a lot of soccer to be played here, so this is far from over. Michael Diaz-Torres chasing this one down. Still kicked out of play. Sasa just a couple ones that went into the net. Not his fault though, but his defense and his team trying to back him up. Got a few minutes left here before the halftime break. They're just working around in the neutral zone. Put it up here, takes a bounce. Nobody there, as this is going to be an easy pickup. They look to just kill some time, just slow it down. Let's keep it away. It's a 2-1 lead for San Ramon FC. their toughest matchup all season long. Good. Another whistle is that. We'll do it. For the first half of play, it is a 2-1 lead for San Ramon FC. We have an upset alert here to keep an eye out for here in the second half. FC Davis trailing 2-1. They were able to take the lead from them in the 40th minute. FC Davis got the scoring going by Jonathan Montoya in the 12th minute. San Ramon FC tied it up 1-1 at the 25th before they took the lead at the 40th minute, and that's where we stand here right now. FC Davis trying to avoid their first loss on the season. San Ramon FC trying to pull off the biggest upset of the season. We'll see how that all plays down here in this second half. We'll step aside. We're back for the second half of play right here on the National Soccer Network.
This is Inside the Game, where passion meets precision. Jonathan Turner, Nathan Wengler, and John Natale are your hosts, breaking down every goal, every controversy, every match that matters. From the heart of American soccer to the global stage. No fluff, just football. Weekdays at 9 a.m. live on YouTube, Roku TV, Facebook, Twitter, and all listening platforms. Step in, speak up, stay locked in. This is Inside the Game.
The Flint City Bucks are Michigan's top soccer franchise with 4 national championships, 9 conference titles, and 15 Great Lakes Division titles. They have produced 107 players for Major League Soccer, and they focus on attracting top talent and shaping soccer's future. Michigan Bucks Academy joins MLS Next new competition tier starting in September of 2025. This offers elevated levels of play and flexibility for high school participation. The Academy will provide premier development, high-performance training, and exposure to scouts through regional tournaments and MLS Next events. For more information on tryouts, training programs, and key updates as we prepare for our first season in MLS Next new tier, visit MichiganBucksAcademy.com.
The 2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.
The 2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
Chaos FC is a soccer club in Macomb County, Michigan, dedicated to player development through professional training. Our mission is to offer a safe, positive environment that nurtures youth talent. We aim to help players reach their full potential and compete at high levels in MYSL, MSP, SP, and MRL. We provide equal opportunities for all players to develop skills, knowledge, and appreciation for soccer through top-tier training and positive coaching. Our goal is to help players grow as individuals, promoting life skills such as sportsmanship, teamwork, goal setting, and fair play. Learn more today by visiting chaosfc.us. Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before. If you are interested in participating in a sport that requires skill, fitness, strategic thinking, and team play, soccer offers opportunities at various levels to improve fitness and coordination. Whether you prefer casual participation, competitive play, or joining a futsal league, our organization provides a welcoming environment to learn new skills and meet new people. Register today for the Macomb Soccer Summer Camp from July 14th to 18th. The camp will be led by Kansas City's professional players James Togba and Mike De Silva. It is open to boys and girls aged 6 through 16 with an early bird registration fee of $175 if registered by July 7th. Gain knowledge from professionals in an engaging and competitive setting. For further information, visit mrsl.us. Experience the thrill of the game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind. Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics, letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail. Whether it's a championship win or a legendary play, NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate. Call 586-304-4405 and start watching today.
This is Inside the Game, where passion meets precision. Jonathan Turner, Nathan Wengler, and John Natale are your hosts, breaking down every goal, every controversy, every match that matters. From the heart of American soccer to the global stage. No fluff, just football. Weekdays at 9 a.m. live on YouTube, Roku TV, Facebook, Twitter, and all listening platforms. Step in, speak up, stay locked in. This is Inside the Game.
The Flint City Bucks are Michigan's top soccer franchise with 4 national championships, 9 conference titles, and 15 Great Lakes Division titles. They have produced 107 players for Major League Soccer, and they focus on attracting top talent and shaping soccer's future. Michigan Bucks Academy joins NLS Next new competition tier starting in September of 2025. This offers elevated levels of play and flexibility for high school participation. The Academy will provide premier development, high-performance training, and exposure to scouts through regional tournaments and MLS Next events. For more information on tryouts, training programs, and key updates as we prepare for our first season in MLS Next new tier, visit MichiganBucksAcademy.com.
The 2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.
And welcome back, everyone. Getting ready to start the second half of play here on the National Soccer Network, live from Playfield Soccer Stadium here in Davis, California. It is a 2-1 lead for San Ramon FC against the number 1 team, an undefeated FC Davis right now. Looking forward for an exciting second half of play. Alex Johnson with you for the call. It started out with a 1-0 lead by FC Davis, scoring in the 12th minute was Jonathan Montoya, and then tying up in the 25th minute with San Ramon FC and able to take the lead with about 5 minutes to go before the halftime break. And we are back in play right now as we speak. FC Davis, mentioned, been perfect all season long. Just made some mental mistakes in the first half. San Ramon FC, they wanted a handball, did not get that one. Both teams switched sides. And the other way with it now. Is out there, was missed that time by Giancarlo Motta. But FC Davis, they want to be able to be clean here in this second half. They just got to be play methodical soccer that they've been doing all season long. Working out here with the shot up, and that's how they start the second half. 45 seconds out of intermission. And just like that, FC Davis has tied it up at 2 apiece. That's how you want to come out of the break. Take a look at the replay right here, just moving up pace with it. Got it on a bounce, working it through, setting up and shooting, and sending one pass Romello Fulcher. And it's a 2-2 game. You knew FC Davis wasn't going to go down.
Goal by your goal lines by number 20, Jonathan Montoya.
And that's Montoya's second of the night. He has been responsible for both here. And we knew that FC Davis was going to come out here and play with their hearts out in this second half. And that's how you want to start off. 45 seconds out of the break. That just puts a little bit, what do you want to see from San Ramon FC? Came out of the break with all the momentum on their side and letting one up here in just under a minute out of the whistle is just not what you wanted to see, and it just got to be able to move on from it here. It's a brand new game. Back up at 2 apiece. Here they come with it again. FC Davis going to shot up. The time missing wide, but we will have a corner.
Go Aiden.
So we're what here on the left side. Put it up and sent right over to Fulcher. So Montoya now on the season has done his work here. He's had a couple of goals now on the season. Coming through in a crucial juncture here in the game. San Ramon FC working it with it now. Up there a touch by Moda. Working in with it and back over to the other side with it. FC Davis making adjustments here in the second half as they attack on that, forecheck that, and working it down. They go with it here, they get it back. Good save there is off the foot of Alonso Del Mundo. Over to Flores. Flores working in. Over into the corner now. Back out to Del Mundo. Working towards the middle. Ogahari working it now right side. We're going to get it inside the 18. Cleared away. San Ramon FC working back for it. Losing the footing here. FC Davis able to get control. Doesn't have anybody back. They'll regroup now as that one's kicked out of bounds by the team in white. Javan Montoya has been the man here tonight for FC Davis with 2 goals. That's where we stand right now. Ended up. Back up off the chest, working it in. We're looking over, just couldn't connect that time to Bennett Olsen-Swick. A shot up, just missed. Wanted that one as FC Davis couldn't get the lead back.
Good stuff, Bennett.
Bennett Olsen-Swick was on that shot attempt. Olsen-Swick has had a few goals so far this season. That one goes way into the crowd. These fans have been in for an exciting game out here at the Playfield Soccer Stadium here in Davis, California. This is their final home game before the playoffs. So they will be on the road next week to take on Iron Rose FC, a team who is trying to get into the playoffs. They were in action tonight against North Coast FC SOL. As Casasa will send that one away. Gonna get over to Bennett Olsen-Swick. Has some room with it. Working it down. A good chance here. And just couldn't get that one. Missed it to the right. It was just a good pass down into the goal line, but just couldn't connect that time on that foot. Just a little off target. But they were able to work it out here. Looked like that was Alba on the play.
Oh, lucky.
Just kicking it out was Casasa.
It's kind of my job to get it.
So we are through the first 8 minutes of action here in this second half. Scoring 45 seconds in. Jonathan Montoya, his second on the night. It's a 2-2 game right now. Here early on in this second half. A sub in for San Ramon FC. As they had it in the corner, they'll just work it out. Just be smart with it. Not a lot of room to work with. Goes over to the left. Gotta get it over to the other corner. Ball loose. And it's gonna be a goal kick. FC Davis looking to get the lead back. And through a difficult matchup here tonight. Working it in. Going over. Shot up. Just looking to pass it down. That was a good setup down that time by Jose Gastelum. First time we've seen him on the field here tonight. A UC Davis alum. Earned a psychology degree a couple years ago. Has worked in the athletic department as well over at UC Davis. As these guys are either finishing up their collegiate careers, been a few years out of it, but through all levels of the collegiate levels, from the NCAA and the NAIA and the JUCO level. And these guys bring a lot to the table. That's why these guys have been a part of these teams. There's a lot of high caliber players at some of the most pristine programs in the entire country. Most of them from around the state of California. But there's been a few players across this league that have been outside that have come in, which makes this league a great place for players to continue to build and continue to grow. That's just been the name of the game. All these teams are trying to play for a championship, and at the end of the day, and be the last team standing. But what's most out of it is getting yourself improved and continuing to be yourself a better player than where you were rather on day one of the season. As we get back to action, as San Ramon FC just hasn't gotten much going here in the second half. As C. Davis has been really controlling the possession. Wando Del Mundo with a foot on it. As it's worked down into the corner. Chasing up here is Moda. Stop off the side of the net. Still in play, working it up. Del Mundo with it. Worked it over. Going to create some space with it. As San Ramon FC is looking to continue to work with here as our camera stopped for a moment. Look to get it back up and running here. Looking to get that taken care of here. And welcome back, everyone. We apologize for the technical difficulties, but we are back out in play here at the Playfield Soccer Stadium. It's a 2-2 game here as FC Davis able to score 45 seconds into the second half by Jonathan Montoya. We're approaching the 63rd minute of play. As FC Davis look to move it down the field again. Back here. Get it up. Here by Bennett Olsen Swick. Just worked up now up to the top here. There is Lucas Fernandez Kim, shot up by Juan Herrera and save made by Romello Fulcher. And up here is Ramon FC working it out. Get it back. Over the end. It's FC Davis working it now again. Trying to take the lead back. Around. Here is. And then. Out there is Gastelum. Have some substitutions here now as Alba back over to Gastelum. Fulcher will make the stop. As the stream is right now, our camera feed. A little bit of some difficulties here again. Looking to get that up and working here properly again as it's a 2-2 game in the 65th minute coming up here. We'll step aside for just a moment. We are back here once again. Still 2-2 as we are in the 68th minute. See Davis working it with it now as both teams are going out here as that one goes out of play. Make sure to subscribe to NSN on YouTube for exclusive soccer content, live stream, highlights, and more. Stay connected to all the action by hitting that subscribe button. Don't miss out. Join the NSN community today. Covering all levels of soccer, night in and night out here on the National Soccer Network. A lot of games we had today and yesterday, more tomorrow. Got 2 more League for Club action games. NorCal Conference play tomorrow night. Game at 7 p.m. Fuego U23 against Rush Silicon Valley, and then Afghan Premier FC taking on the Bay Valley Suns at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific.
So lovely. Lovely.
A free kick coming up here. As everyone gets set and ready to go. And some substitutions in, getting everyone situated. It's been a highly contested game. What both teams hoped for and what the fans wanted. Right up through the middle. That one goes behind the net. A few games been happening right now. Iron Roads FC, North Coast FC, SOL, CF San Rafael, Evelyn SC, Silicon Valley, and Napa Valley 1839 FC against Yuba FC right now. San Ramon territory. Got about 20 minutes left. Wilson Swick sends it out. Could have almost hit his hand. Should have been a handball. But instead it's a throw-in. Just because it was out of bounds, it was just borderline. See if he was trying to save it from going out over into the stands. Should have been a free kick, but instead it's just going to be throwing. We get another whistle. Just throwing it in here is Alonso Del Mundo. Worked it up now. Over into the corner, the side. Up here is Guzman. Wahari. Back out here to Del Mundo is San Ramon FC taking its time. Adrian Guzman. Over into the back here. And playing without their leading scorer, Nathaniel Carrasco, here tonight. Working along the side. Off the side of the net. Sent away by FC Davis. Good boot on it, about 40 yards. Back up to the top. Corner now, back. Guzman near the out-of-bounds line. Going over far side. Working it in towards the middle. Getting himself in position. Dalmundo with it. One curves out of it, and Ramon FC just going to send it back over to Vulture to regroup. Working it down here again. San Ramon FC will be playing Napa Valley 1839 FC next week. We're off with a shot. One stopped. Going quickly back. It's FC Davis. Can't get a foot on it. No one says I clear possession with it. Now moving with it. Creating some space. It's Guzman. Put it over. Guzman back. Into the corner. Working up here to the top to give it back over to Dalmundo. Just trying to got to be able to be methodical with it here and work through this FC Davis defense. They've had them on their ropes all night long. It's been their toughest game of the season for FC Davis. That one has looked like it's going to be stopped again. And it's going to be a corner kick. Approaching the 74th minute in a 2-2 tie. Fans are just looking anxiously right now for FC Davis. This is going to be an important moment here in this game. This one's way over. San Ramon FC can't keep it as the flag down over into that corner falls off. FC Davis looking at back. And look at how their schedule has been this season for FC Davis. And the closest game, they've had a couple of one-goal games, a few of them rather. So here comes a good break. But it gets blown. As that one looked like that was offside. So play will go back over to San Ramon FC. There's been some high pressure moments for FC Davis throughout the course of the season. But their perfect record of suffering no losses or ties here is in jeopardy right now. Got about 15 minutes to play. Down here. Still looking to clear back out. Play towards the middle. Sent high. Cleared away. Vision back here as that one's out by Elba. This could be a throw-in. A tie by Danny Turgian. So look to move it away. Even looking at the standings, we mentioned just a couple points back is Oakland SC, and even if just 1 point could be huge. If FC Davis comes away with just one instead of three. We mentioned Oakland SC on a bye week this week. As they're right on the doorsteps of first place It's going to make that final week next week going to be really crucial. Still have Iron Rose FC. And then Oakland SC will play Fuego U23 next Saturday night. And also Swick, but he right there to intercept it. Got heads up play that time. We're going to circle back with it and take it over again. Got a bit of a little push there. Leo Barajas. Now Moto with it. Left side. To work it here. Back up top. Only moving with it. Touch there by Maravilla. Back over to Del Mundo. Maravilla again. Taken away by Alba. FC Davis on the move. Looking to take the lead here in the 79th minute. Gets it into the 18. Working up. So back about 25 yards from the net. Shot was trying to head that one in, but it gets cut off by Fulcher to make the stop. Here comes San Ramon FC going quickly down the other way with it. Now they'll slow it down. Everyone's going to get set. Pressure is mounting here. Barajas works it in. Get it up. Shot goes up and way out. Touch there by FC Davis, still in play. That one for sure looked like it was for sure going to go out, but instead positions him way back. Now moving up with it. At the time winding down. San Ramon thought they were going to get a corner out of it, but they're not. FC Davis will boot it away. Book your next game with NSN for professional live streaming and full broadcast services. Let us bring your event to life with high-quality production and coverage. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast today. National Soccer Network's been able to broadcast dozens of leagues and is continuing to grow and expand throughout the summer and the fall, covering all levels, from the high school to the collegiate, the professional, amateur, semi-professional level, all levels of soccer here on the National Soccer Network. A lot of great things have been happening. Have been continuing to grow, bringing all the coverage throughout the entire U.S. As FC Davis has it now. Working it in, Tyler Bell. That one hit off the left post. San Ramon FC has numbers. Going down quickly. Put it up here now. Left side. A little bit of a shove. Working it up. Barajas. Worked it over here now to Mahari. Mahari is San Ramon FC continues to have here. Mokhari. Mokhari now back over into the corner. Here in the 82nd minute. In this 2-2 draw right now. Mokhari with it. Off the foot back. Hooked it in. Away from it now. Push him off the edge. Down though to the other side, nobody back. As Casasa will let his defense handle it. So working down, unable to clear it out. Couple of bounces over. It's across midfield. Working now. Over to Alba. Alba now working it up, and that one goes up. Right, touch off the gate. So we're going to have a corner. Approaching the 84th minute. What has been a phenomenal game here tonight. FC Davis started out with the lead. San Ramon got 2 unanswered to head into halftime with the lead. And FC Davis able to get the equalizer 45 seconds into the second half. Both goals tonight by Jonathan Montoya for the first place team here. And they are on the verge of not picking up all 3 points here tonight. 10-0-0 on the season. They'll get another corner, this time on the opposite side. Time is winding down here. 6 minutes before stoppage time. And one goes over the head of multiple players and out of play. And San Ramon FC will take over. But you make sure to tune into some games tomorrow. As we'll have Fuego U23 and Rush Silicon Valley, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 Pacific. Then Afghan Premier FC and the Bay Valley Suns at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific. Week 13 of 14 here in the NorCal Conference. The regular season finale next Saturday night. And it's been an incredible season. Getting down to the tail end with the playoffs emerging. Could be a potential rematch in the playoffs. But this has been a hard-fought game for San Ramon FC. Even if they don't come away here with the win tonight, I put a little bit of a damper that, allow that goal to start off the second half. But they've been playing much better, and there's be a lot to take away from. And if you come away with a point here tonight, and for Coach Behan Esmali, you got to be happy with that. Even if you don't get the win, working it up here, starting to attack. A little collision down at the net. Cleared away by FC Davis. Here in minute 87. FC Davis working it up. Now San Ramon FC has it. Working quickly now. Time is running out. Going to be a throw-in. Gotta move. Back up. That one up. And it's going to be taken over by FC Davis. Approaching 3 minutes left. It's been a neck-and-neck game. Both sides have had their ups and downs. And across the white line. Working it now. Their attacking end. San Ramon FC with it. Getting everybody in position. Over now into the corner. Worked up. I'm going to back up. Been controlling the possession here the last few minutes. Up here at the top. Over to the side. Create some separation. Still working with it. Working it down. Back up here. FC Davis with the ball. I don't clear it out. Got 90 seconds left before the stoppage time. Haven't been too many of those. We had that goal, but that was been about it. This one all the way back over now to Fulcher. In the 90th minute of this 2-2 match. FC Davis and San Ramon FC. Number 1 and number 4 teams respectively in the NorCal Conference. And one off FC Davis. Gonna get down. Right over to that corner. Over it in. A little bit of a collision over the side whistle. And it's going to stay with San Ramon. Getting into the stoppage time. It'll be a throw-in. Getting everybody in position. Chances are going to be very slim. More any opportunities left. Everyone getting in position. Throw in. Or as far as long as it get. The bounce up. Worked up. And that one goes out of play off the foot of San Ramon as FC Davis will send it down. Casasa gets it to the center circle. San Ramon FC with it now. Tripped up, sliding. There's no foul on the play. It's just going to be a throw-in. In the extra time here, it's all up to the referees of when this game will end. It's worked here by Flores. I'm going to send it down to the side. Well, too far. FC Davis will get it back. Scored 45 seconds into the second half, but I've not seen anything since on either side. Goes out of bounds. And that looks like, as the players are walking off the field, that was going to do it. I was looking to get some confirmation, but if it stands, game is going to look like it will end in a 2-2 tie. So that is it. The game is over. San Ramon FC comes away with a point. They don't come away with a win, but they hand FC Davis their first draw of the season. And the perfect season, the full perfect season, is over for FC Davis. They don't get the win, but they don't get the loss either. So they'll come away with just only 1 point here tonight. Got 2 goals by Jonathan Montoya. They're able to come away with just 1. San Ramon FC gets a huge point, and it's all going to come down to the last week, as FC Davis will need to get a win for sure against Iron Rose FC to clinch first place in the NorCal Conference play. But that is going to do it for us here tonight. It's a 2-2 draw between FC Davis and San Ramon FC here in the NorCal Conference play here at the Davis, here in Davis, California, Playfield Soccer Stadium. Just taking a look at some of the highlights before we sign off, as it was just an incredible game. The first goal by Montoya, get them a 1-goal lead. So as they fall now to 1-0, 10 wins, 1 draw, no losses. And then for San Ramon FC, as we take a look at how they were scoring, this is the first one at 1 off that time. Mokari over to Maravilla, and then here they come again. They got that one with 5 minutes to go before the half. And then Montoya able to get 45 seconds into the second half to make it a 2-2 game, and that's where we stand here at the end of the night as San Ramon FC, as they go to 7-2-2 on the season. So once again, our final score, a 2-2 draw between FC Davis and San Ramon FC as we conclude Week 13 of the League for Clubs NorCal Conference play right here on the National Soccer Network. On behalf of everyone here at the National Soccer Network, I'm Alex Johnson. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's game, and we'll see you back here tomorrow for some more League for Clubs action right here on the National Soccer Network. Have a good night, everyone, and so long from Davis, California.